Alright, so here we are for round one. Won the dice roll. And we'll play first. Wow, this hand is interesting. So it's actually good if we get a second forest to play our 3 Strangleroot guys. But if we don't get a second forest, then we can't cast anything. So, it's tough to say whether to keep this hand or not. I don't actually know that it's that good. It's good depending on how good Strangleroot Geist is in this matchup. And I think I'm going to mulligan it. And then this hand seems a little bit better. We don't have the removal spell, but we can actually cast our spells, so we'll keep this one. We still have the Wolf Run. Wolf Run's really good with Strangleroot Geist, so. Stromkirk Noble, so he's probably playing the white-red aggressive deck, would be my guess. We're just going to hold this back to block. Thalia. Alright, so this matchup, you want to just play as defensively as possible, and that's the ticket to victory, so. If he attacks here with Thalia, I'm actually going to double block just to get Thalia off the board. Not that her ability makes a big difference with the cards in our hand, but we just want to trade with creatures as often as possible. And it looks like he's missing a third land drop, which is pretty good for us. Fortunately, we can't really attack because Thalia's first strike shuts down all these guys. I think we'll offer him the trade of Hellrider. We maybe should attack with everything here. It's definitely possible that sending the team here is correct. He's going to first strike down Borderland Ranger probably, but he takes a lot of damage. So I'm actually going to just attack with everything here and just go aggro on him. Since we have the advantage here, we might as well press it. And he's taking a lot of damage. We have another Strangleroot Geist, and if we draw another Forest, we can play the Strangleroot Geist and activate Wolf Run next turn. So pretty good stuff going on. Alright, and he concedes. So our opponent got screwed pretty badly, but a win is a win. We'll take it. We want to bring in removal and the trees. Bonfire. We don't want Hellrider in this matchup. We're not trying to race him. We just want to stabilize and then win on the back of cards like Huntmaster, Bonfire, Devil's Play, etc. So anything that's racing oriented is kind of irrelevant. We need to board out one more card here, and it's going to be Dawn Treader Elk. Could either be, basically it's either Elk or Borderland Ranger, but since you have to activate this to get the lands, well, actually, you know what? It's going to be Borderland Ranger. I think I like Elk a little bit better. Elk is still 3 mana to get a land and chump block, which is what Borderland Ranger generally equates to. So, yeah, I'm fine with that. And, alright, looks good. This matchup isn't great, but it's not bad either. It's kind of like I like it a lot post board because I get access to more removal spells and tree, and I don't like it pre board much. So winning game one is really big in this matchup. Well, we have to mulligan this. This is a great hand if our lands were anything else. So fortunate. We'll keep this. This hand's kind of one where you actually don't know what you're getting because two abundant growths like basically could be anything. They could be lands. This could be Strangleroot and 5 lands, but there's really no controlling that. Another forest. So normally I would want to Evolving Wilds for a forest so that I can cast Strangleroot on turn 2. But since we have the second forest already, I'm just going to Abundant Growth to like dig us a little bit deeper in our deck. Plus we get we see a removal spell now, so that may alter our plays. Most likely we're just playing Strangleroot in an attempt to trade with this next turn though. Another Noble. Yeah, we definitely want to just, well, yeah, we want to get Strangleroot out there to basically attempt to trade. If he has like Fiend Hunter, we could be in some trouble, but we have no control over that. Devil. So he doesn't have Fiend Hunter since he did not name human. He has a Pillar though. It's pretty bad. So we're gonna doubles play this smaller one next turn, but we can't deal with the bigger one yet, which is a bit of a problem. We need to draw like a Tree of Redemption. Avacyn's Pilgrim doesn't help because it can't block either of these. So our play here is just to doubles play this one. Just get it off the board, and then hopefully we'll draw a way to deal with this bigger one at some point in time. Before it kills us, which is very quickly attempting to do. Champion of the Parish. Alright, so his draw is not that aggressive. We're actually going to just cast this here. We're never going to kill Stormkirk Noble with it, so we might as well get his Champion of the Parish. And like based on our hand, we know we're not casting anything else anyway. So like there's no we're not wasting anything by casting it there. We're dead in 3 turns at this though, so not sure exactly what. I guess Tree of Redemption is probably our best draw for dealing with this. Huntmaster temporarily deals with it, buys us 1 turn against it. Borderland Ranger doesn't really buy us anything against it. We'll start by playing Abundant Growth, just to increase our options a bit. Bonfire is pretty irrelevant here. Just get a mountain. So I'm not going to attack with the Pilgrim because if he played this on double, which means if he draws another land to play, presumably a Hellrider hand, we want to be able to double block it. So you always have to like think ahead against this deck and like predict what their next play is and make sure you're like set up to handle it, or else you'll just get overrun. Looks like a removal spell, my guess. Brimstone Volley. Alright, so he's taken us to 1 this turn. Gives us 1 turn to draw an answer, basically. Unless he has another removal spell, which good chance he does, like a Pillar here, or a Brimstone Volley. Alright, here's another Volley. Oh, we're drawing back-to-back Strangleroots into back-to-back Huntmasters into doubles plays. Man, we actually were looking good there, surprisingly enough. Alright. Blasphemous Axe always a consideration against this deck, but not huge on it. Like, we have enough other removal to where it kind of like dilutes the effect of it. So I'm gonna pass on Blasphemous Axe, but we'll go with this. Being on the play is enormous in this matchup. Like, if we were on the play that game, we could have Devils played the big one and then probably flashed it back on the small one and just like avoided the issues that we faced. Not gonna mulligan this, but no, this is actually a really good hand. I just wish it was perfect. If this was a forest, it would just be just like a perfect hand. But no, this is a very good hand, so can't complain about this. I mean, I guess I can complain about this, but it would be a little ingenious to do so. That's actually fine with me. I'm actually kind of happy that he used that there. That Pilgrim wasn't really doing anything for us. I guess it was helping us cast this next turn, but you know, I'm fine with him using a removal spell on that instead of like one of these guys. Chaos for 1. We probably want to pillar that. Alright, we drew another land, which means we can cast this next turn. So we definitely want to pillar this. This can get out of hand pretty fast. This guy's not my new best friend, like that he's playing with Chaos. Chaos is one of my favorite cards in the set, so I love him for playing it. He has nothing. He's probably got Brimstone for this. Maybe I should have cracked this for a forest, but we don't really need to yet. Let's go ahead and attack with the Dawn Trigger Elk first, in case he wants to like volley this, which seems unlikely, but I'm going to run this out regardless of volley. I don't really care if he's going to volley it. He's going to volley it anyway, so we still get a wolf 2 life out of it, and we have wolf run, so any of our creatures are like reasonable threats here. These are both able to block Stormcroak Noble, and so is this. Awesome. Interesting choices here. You know, I feel like we are winning this game right now. I'm going to just go on the aggressive, and I'm going to leave this back. I'm going to leave the Strangler Geist back to block. You know, you don't want to get too greedy. Like, this deck can turn the tides, so there's no reason to play, like, very greedy, but, you know, it looks like we're winning here. I want to press the advantage. And he's not exactly showcasing anything scary here. Another forest is a good draw. Yeah, so at this point we are attacking with everything, though. And we're going to use Wolf Run. Like, we're putting him basically dead next turn to our Kessig Wolf Runs. So there's no reason not to just bring the team and basically put him dead next turn. Yeah, like, he's forced to block here. Interesting. So he's blocking like this, which suggests he probably has Bonfire in his deck, which is a little scary. I guess if he miracles Bonfire, we could lose this game. So let's hope he doesn't. No bonfire, no bonfire. No bonfire. Oh no. Okay. Whew. That was scary. That was really scary. We were not drawing anything for some turns here, so. Alright. We have escaped victorious round 1. I will be back for the second round.